So today we're going to discuss the Rasay Matrix. And this discussion included na importance ng Rasay Matrix, ano yung meaning ng four letters sa Rasay, and bakit ginagamit ng mga organization sa Rasay Matrix. Included din dito sa discussion natin yung naging process na ginawa ng quality assurance on how to use Rasay Matrix. So let's start off with ano nga ba yung importance ni Rasay Matrix? So si Rasay Matrix ay isang responsibility assignment tool na ginagamit ng mga organization para malinaw na ma-define nila kung sino ang may role sa bawat activity, process, procedure, o project na meron sila sa organization. Tinutulungan din ni Rasay Matrix ang mga organizations or department na maiwasan nila yung confusion or yung pag-duplicate ng mga work and magkaroon ng gaps sa accountability. So when we use the Rasay Matrix template na ginawa ng quality assurance, meron kayong makikita 4 letters doon, which yung mga R, A, C, and I. So when we say R, ang meaning ni R is responsible. Ito yung mga taong gumagawa ng trabaho, ng activity, ng process, or ng procedure. And then si A naman, which is yung accountable, sila naman yung mga taong may final authority at accountable sa result. And then when we say seek consulted, ito yung mga taong kinoconsult natin bago gumawa ng decision or action na magkakaroon ng effect din sa activity, process, or procedure na ginagawa natin. And then last is yung I, which is yung informed. When we say informed, ito yung mga taong kailangan ma-update or ma-inform tungkol sa progress or result ng process or project na ginagawa. So bakit nga ba natin ginagamit si Rasay Matrix sa organization natin? Because it helps strengthen accountability and ownership. Ini-improve niya yung communication across all functional operational units na meron sa organization. It also prevents duplication or missed tasks. And also it ensures that every step or every process has the right person who is responsible and accountable. So most importantly, when you say Rasay Matrix, sinusupport din niya yung ISO management system by establishing clear role assignment that promotes consistency, effectiveness, and well-controlled implementation of organizational practices. So meron tayong 9 procedure steps or procedural steps sa paggamit ng Rasay Matrix natin. Ito yung mga steps na ginawa ni Quality Assurance in order to disseminate properly kung paano natin magagamit si Rasay Matrix sa organization natin. So first is yung identification of activities and processes. Dito, ina-identify natin yung organizational processes na meron tayo. Not only the processes, but also the activities, the projects, and the functions requiring role or assignment. And then yung next step natin is yung determination ng roles and participants. Dito naman, ina-identify natin yung mga individuals, concerned units or departments, and offices, or maybe stakeholders na involved din sa activity, process, or project na i-implement natin. And then after natin ma-determine yung mga roles and participants, we will assign the Rasay designation. So, i-assign na natin kung sino si responsible, sino si accountable, sino yung mga dapat ma-consult, and sino yung mga dapat ma-inform dun sa activity or process na gagawin natin or i-implement natin. So after that, ang susunod natin step is review and validate assignment. When we say review and validate assignment, dito is nire-review natin yung mga roles of assignment para malaman natin kung meron ba tayong i-eliminate, meron bang nag-overlap, or may conflict ba doon sa mga responsibilities na binigay natin sa mga concerned unit, stakeholders, staff, or personnel na meron tayo. And then step 5 is the approval of the Rasay Matrix. So in this step naman, pagka ina-approve or kailangan natin ma-obtain yung approval from the appropriate authorities prior do sa implementation ng mga nilagay natin sa Rasay Matrix. So after that, number 6 is yung communicate assigned roles or yung dissemination. So in this part, i-disseminate na natin yung approved responsibilities and authorities dun sa mga na-pinpoint or key personnel na na lalagay natin sa RASI matrix. So ang sabi dito, we will disseminate approved responsibilities and authorities to concerned personnel. And then step number 7, which is the implementation and the monitoring. In this step, i-apply na natin si RASI matrix sa daily operations natin. So when we apply it on our daily operations, kailangan na natin i-monitor yung effectiveness ng mga assigned responsibilities na binigay natin sa mga concerned personnel. And then step number 8, review and improve. So in this part, we will periodically evaluate the effectiveness of the responsibility assignments, and if ever may recommendation, i-update natin si RASI matrices when necessary. And the last step is yung maintain documented information. Dito naman sa part na to, ini-ensure natin yung proper filing, proper updating, retention, and safekeeping ng lahat ng RASI matrix-related records natin. And then after that, end of the process. So sa part naman na ito, i-discuss ko sa inyo yung paggamit ng RASI matrix template natin. So as you can see on the screen, ito yung nagawa or na-establish na RASI template ni quality assurance. Dito sa part na to, dito natin ilalagay lahat ng mga process steps, procedural steps, or procedures na meron tayo sa ating activities, projects, or program na gagawin. And then, dito naman sa process ownership, as you can see, meron tayong mga blank cells dito. Dito naman natin ilalagay yung mga process ownership. For example, si Quality Assurance Office. Ilalagay natin siya dyan. Si admin and si HR. So, dito natin makikita kung sino yung mga offices concerned o kung sino yung mga kasama sa process na meron tayo. And then, for example, naglagay tayo ng first step dito. Let's say, sign up. So, ito yung first step natin. And then, dito sa part na to, makikita nyo na meron tayong drop down. So, for example, sa quality assurance, yung responsible sa signing up, i-drop down lang natin siya and then ilalagay natin si R. So, si R means si Quality Assurance Office ang responsible dun sa step na meron tayo. And then, ang accountable naman dun sa step na meron tayo is si admin. So, lalagyan natin si letter A. And then, si HR naman dapat makonsult siya regarding dun sa step na meron tayo. So, ganyan makikita natin ang paggamit ng template na ginawa ni Quality Assurance para sa RASI matrix. So, dito natin nilalagay lahat ng concerned personnel or offices. And then dito natin ilalagay yung steps na meron tayo. And then sa drop down, makikita natin na nandito na si RASI. So, meron tayong R, meron tayong A, meron tayong C, and meron tayong I. So, meron ding instances na si R and A ay iisa lang. So, pwede yun. Isa lang si responsible person and isa lang si accountable person. And then in this part naman, makikita nyo na binibilang niya kung ilan yung accountability or yung responsibility ni quality assurance. So makikita nyo meron siyang R dito. So meron siyang isang responsibility or meron siyang isang responsible. And then si admin naman, meron siyang isang accountable. So kinukumpit na rin niya dito. So at the end, makikita natin kung ilan yung responsibility steps ni quality assurance or ilan yung accountability steps ni quality assurance. So that's it for the process, for the RASI matrix template na ginawa ni quality assurance.